Hiker Jay here. So this week I'm reviewing another air conditioner that's a small portable one that works great in the home as well as in your RV. What I like about this one is it's smaller, more compact. Now I reviewed the one in the back here and I'm going to compare the two. The difference is that's a 4-in-1, has a heater on board. This is strictly a dehumidifier, fan, and air conditioner. Runs at 10,000 BTUs, so covers about 500 square feet. I've been using it in my living room area. What I'm going to do is put one of these at one end of the house and the other one at the other end of the house. So I can use these in the house when it's super hot. Out in Michigan here, we've been in the high 90s, which is not normal for summer, but I can also take this one, it's so small and portable, and take it in my RV and use it camping. All right, first I'm gonna get into the review of this and then we'll do a little comparison. Hey, if this is the first time to my channel, if you could hit subscribe and like, that would be great. As well as check the description down below for all the links and everything. Plus, there's a 10% off code that you can use at Newair to get 10% off any of the air conditioners. Now this one is a smaller profile. I do like how small it is. It doesn't have a heater, so that's what makes it smaller. So I think this is going to be the one that I'm going to take camping in my RV and use. It's got this cool lighting on the front so you can see what temperature it's set at. That's actually the temperature inside right now. It's a cool day. I don't have the air conditioner on, though I used it yesterday. Michigan, we've been hitting these like really hot days. So let's just go through the panel first and then we'll talk about the construction. So it oscillates, which I really like. That's different than the other one. Another reason why I like this one so much. Has a sleep mode. It's in fan mode right now, so it won't do it, but if it's in air conditioning, you can use that. Has a timer on it. Mode, this is where you change it to cool. Dehumidifier, love that. It actually has a reservoir in the back, and also it while it's cooling, it has this natural system to humidity out of the air and of course send it back through the tube, which we'll get to in a minute. Down and up temperature, right now it's just set 68 right now because it's on fan. And then you can go speeds of fan, low, medium, high. I'm not sure if you can hear it on my mic if I stop talking, but it's not bad. You can still hear really well around the house. This one is not loud at all. And then it has a full spot for when you're using it as a dehumidifier, and of course an on-off. So all the features that you need, plus it has a remote control, which I like quite a bit, to be able to just switch when I'm sitting over on the other side of the room. I can turn it off or change it, do whatever needs to be with it. All right, let's move from the top here down to the back, where we've got, of course, the power cord with a surge protector on it. That's great. This does vent directly back, so you have to keep it away from your wall where the other one vents up. This is really easy to install and really easy to move around. Now, one thing to note that does get hot as it's sending air out of the room, hot air out of the room. Then you've got these two exchanges. You can hook a hose down here where you can drain out the dehumidifier, but you can also do something up here too, so that if it overflows, it goes out that as well. The air filter on the back here pops off. That's really nice and big. I can feel it pulling the air in. What's nice about that is you can clean it off and keep the air coming out the fan nice and clean. Now, going up to the hosing and the connection for the window, might get a little bright here. I do like that it's down at the bottom here and you just shut your window to it. These panels come with it, and this one works out really nice and sits right in this spot. It's a little more smaller, a little more discreet. This one is the same. It's a 10,000 BTU, so 500 square feet. My house is 1,000, so I'm going to put the other one at the other end of the house and be able to cool the entire house off. Now, as promised, I've got the new unit here, but I've got it next to the older unit. You can check the review for that one down in the description as well, because it comes with a heater, which I really like, having that heater on board, being able to use it in the winter here in Michigan. Now, as you can see, much smaller, more refined unit here. This is one of their newer ones. This one's a little bit bigger. When you go around to the side, you can really see the difference too, because the one is like a double stacked and the vent comes out the top. This one, it's straight out the back. So much smaller footprint on this one than the other one, and they function real similar. They're both basically 10,000 BTUs when it comes to the air conditioning. They have dehumidifier. They have that system that will suck the humidity out of the air while it's using it as an air conditioner. Difference is we have a heater over here, so obviously it's going to be much bigger. I really like this one quite a bit from the standpoint of its versatility. It also comes with a sleeve of insulation for the vent, which is really smart because these get super hot. Has a different vent port as well. Whereas this one, no sleeve, but you could put something around it and insulate it so that it's not radiating that heat inside the house. So I do like that about that one over there. They both have the window shield type thing, slides in there, and it makes it really easy to put in and install. This one's a little bit different, has actual clips on it. That one has a pin. Once you have it the right size, you use a pin for that. Let's flip them around a minute. All right, got them flipped around here. They both have remotes that do exactly the same thing. So the remotes work really nice, and it's nice to have those when you're sitting across the room. But looking here, they both have these vent covers right here that are filters. You can take them out and wash them. As you can see, the compressor sticks out more on this one, but I like that the hose goes out the top. That way you're not coming out against the wall. So this one has to sit out a little further from the wall just to keep that from touching the wall. So that's one downside. Like this has a port on the top to over drain as well, and then one below to drain as a dehumidifier. This just has the dehumidifier drain from the bottom. But they both have fill warnings on them, so if it gets too full, there'll be a light and it'll stop running until you come and fill it up. They both have these handles on the side, which is nice because these do have compressors in them, so they are super duper heavy. Final thoughts on these: if a heater's not that important to you, go for this unit. I'll have a link down below so you can check it out. It's sleek, it's beautiful. This is going to be the one that's in our living room because it just looks super nice.